Whew. Love this weather we're having. Whew. Oh. Don't get much snow in North Carolina. This is so nice. I just had to share this moment with you guys. Loving this snow, loving this beautiful weather, and what better fragrance than MAISON Margiela By The Fireplace.
I finally found what I'm missing, and now you got all my attention. Driving me wild, got me wishing that you were all mine. You're irresistible, so refreshing. You're irresistible, tell the essence. Can feel your energy all over me. Close my eyes and I breathe in. You're irresistible.
Welcome back to Carolina Fragrance Reviews. I'm your host, Cam. Make sure that you're subscribed to Carolina Fragrance Reviews, activate that notification bell, and follow us on Instagram at cam.byrd. Yes, we made it out here in this beautiful, beautiful winter weather to break out one of my favorite fragrances, or actually it is my favorite fragrance from MAISON Margiela By The Fireplace. This fragrance is the epitome of fall and winter, especially a nice snowy day or a brisk fall day with the leaves falling and a camping trip with my son that will always just stay in my heart and my mind forever. We went out on a Boy Scouts camping trip, pitched a tent, built a nice fire. It was really, really cool that evening. It actually rained like you would not believe. Me and my son had been by campfire, roasting s'mores, drinking coffee. Well, my son wasn't drinking coffee, but hot chocolate or whatever. And we left our shoes outside of the tent, and a monsoon dropped after we went to sleep. We didn't think about our shoes because we woke up hearing the rain and everything. We definitely thought about that shoes the next morning whenever we reached out and grabbed them and like turned them upside down, and they were full of water, and walked around going the rest of the day while we had to get back to our vehicle. But nevertheless, amazing, amazing memory, and it really takes me to this fragrance right here, By The Fireplace. This is a fragrance that I was wearing, and then the fact that we were by the fire, we weren't by the fireplace, but we were by a bonfire that we had created with some strangers that we made friends with. There was this really cool guy from another state that had pitched a tent right beside us. He and I hit it off, and his son and my son hit it off. We just had just an amazing, amazing time. And every time I think about that trip, I think about this fragrance. I don't usually get into much of a twist about presentation. If they're nice, cool. If they're not, no big deal, as long as the juice is stellar. I really love the presentation on the replica line. They've got the cotton around the top, and actually on this is actually, you can see it raised above the bottle here where it is nicely done. These are very, very nice presentations. This bottle does run around $130 at Sephora if you pay full retail. You can find these on eBay from time to time. I actually bought this one for about 90 bucks, so I was like really, really surprised and happy to find it at that price. But you can also go to like today's sponsor, myfragrancesamples.com, and get you a 30 ml or smaller, just like I did. I actually went through 2 30 ml decants before I bought this bottle, and I also had a partial, so I'm very partial to By The Fireplace. The atomizers on these are very, very good. It's really comforting. It's a warm and spicy fragrance. It opens up with that chestnut. You definitely get the chestnut and that vanilla. There is a bit of smokiness that you would get from a fireplace, but it's not like a very, very dominant smokiness. I have seen people say that it's like very, very smoky. I don't get that heavy smoke like you would in a fragrance like a City on Fire or Tyrannosaurus Rex. Those, you get a lot of smoke in those. There's just a tiny little bit of smoke, just like you would get like if you're standing by a bonfire cooking some s'mores. There's just that little tinge of like burnt wood, but it's a very inviting smell. If you've ever sat by a fireplace and you hear that fire crackling, or out on a beach burning a bonfire in a nice, cool, brisk evening, that is the type of environment that this fragrance takes you to. This fragrance would definitely transport you to a very tranquil state of mind. As a majority of the replica line, this one is considered to be unisex. I find it to be a bit masculine, but I do know some ladies that absolutely love to wear this fragrance. I haven't had the opportunity to smell this fragrance on the opposite sex, but I do think it would be inviting either way. As far as the performance on By The Fireplace, it's long lasting. I get about 9 to 10 hours, and then probably about a 2-hour scent bubble, which is kind of moderate, but definitely worth it as far as I'm concerned. As far as times to wear this fragrance, fall and winter, but it would be a great date night fragrance. I could see this being like a cuddle up and Netflix type night, or maybe going out to the movies, anywhere where you would have like a relaxed situation. I would say that this would be like a workplace friendly fragrance, but I guess it depends on where you work. I don't think I would be wearing this if you're like in a cubicle situation or anything like that. This one is definitely more of like an evening scent or a day scent when you're off, maybe on vacation, maybe skiing, or like I was doing on a camping trip with your family. Out of the replica lineup, Jazz Club comes to a close second, but this is definitely my favorite from MAISON Margiela as far as the replica line goes. Let's go over the notes. By The Fireplace was released in 2015. The notes are pink pepper, orange blossom, cloves, chestnut, gaiac wood, juniper, vanilla, Peru balsam, and cashmerean. Out of the replica line, By The Fireplace is the absolute best for me, and like I said, great performance, and it is a very, very comforting fragrance to say the least. That's gonna wrap it up for By The Fireplace from MAISON Margiela. Remember, whatever you do, be disruptive, wear what you want, when you want, have fun. Make sure you subscribe to Carolina Fragrance Reviews, activate that notification bell, smash that like button, leave us some comments down below. We'll see you next time on Carolina Fragrance Reviews.